to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Legacy Let's Play series. It is the first day of the new year and Donte has woken up deciding that it's time for him to move back home because he's like, you know what, it's a new year. He's done everything he has to do in Chermibear. Like I mentioned last episode, he was going to, move back at some point anyways, and I decided that why wait when he's literally done with everything that he has to do in Chermibear. He misses his parents a little bit, misses his family, so he should just, head home. He's pretty much packed. I'm wondering if he can just put this in inventory himself. I don't think he can. Well, that dashes some of my plans for realism, but I'll just pull it into the inventory as well. There are some more photos in the study that I left up for him to take himself, but he can't, so I'm doing it for him. I made sure that all of the books that he bought while he was here are in his inventory, and every other photo that I put up on his walls are also taken down, so he is ready to go home. His suitcases are packed over here, as you can see, and he's just going to teleport them back home. He's going to teleport home himself as well. Like, what would a wizard need with public transport or like a car, Anyways, I gave him one last final tattoo. He was running out of space and slots because like in tattoos you can only like choose depending on the body part, right? And I was running out of spaces, so there were only a limited number of things I could give him. So I wanted him to have one final tattoo to signify that he's like very, very strong now, and I figured this one looks really good and very celestial, very magical, so I gave him that one, and it's like front and center. You can see it on his chest, so that would be his final tattoo as a virtuoso. I'm not sure if he's going to get another one once he hits the maximum. Probably not. I ran out of space. If he could get more, I would, because he still has a lot of empty parts on his body that I would like to change, but because I don't really want to edit any of his other tattoos, I think that's gonna be it for him. Unless I find something else, Okay, some of the Christmas decorations are still in the house, but we are back. Let me just take these right down. I miss this place. I'm not sure about you, but I've missed playing in this bear residence since we haven't been here in a while. Like, Donte moved out for university and then he came back. He came back for like a day to move out again to Chermibear and all that. It's interesting how things have developed. So we haven't actually seen Bear Legacy? I guess Bear Legacy's residences. So this is the bear residence in a while, as not a guest. And now I realize how difficult it's going to be because we are going to have many sims and 2 horses that I haven't played with in a while. But before we get started, I've taken down the decorations while I was talking, so that's great. Let me just show you guys everyone, because I just aged everybody by a little bit because they're supposed to be very old now. Very, very old now. So let's just catch up with everybody, shall we? So for now, we have Hokori, who's grown since we last really met her, I think. And Filippo. Filippo's looking a little bit older, I think he has that immortal youth, kind of not youth, but an immortal. I guess youth is the only word I can use, even though he's not actually young, but yeah, he's a little bit older now. He's literally the oldest guy we've ever known in this entire save. I'm not sure how he's still alive, but let me tell you, his time is coming very soon. And then for Chance's parents, they are also aged appropriately because they are supposed to be quite old now too at this point. So here is Isla. My poor Isla, she's still beautiful, okay, don't get me wrong, but I kept her little glow going. I feel like Isla always knows how to dress up and look good, but she's also older, so maybe she has time to put on highlighter on her face and do skincare and moisturize and all that, and she has the money to go and get her face done at the facialist or something, so it's always glowing. But she's old, so she's dressed a little bit more casual now. No more clothes that are too tight or too difficult to wear. The heels are not as high now as well, but she still has a little bit of glamour to her. I try to keep it that way. And then now here we have Chermibear. Chermibear is looking a little bit more like an uncle now, but I think he's still aging pretty nicely. I gave him about 1 or 2 different hairstyles, but it's kind of just this kind of combed side parting sort of hair, a little bit shorter than his usual, a little bit more neat. I feel like at his age now, it should be like that. And also he's walking like an old man, so I thought it would be more suitable if I just gave him something like that as well. So there's that. And then Caden over here, he changed his hair to pink this time around. I don't know why he's looking a little dazed. Maybe it's just him, I'm not sure. But Caden's looking like Caden, I guess, despite the different hairstyle. This is, what's your name again? What's your Wildfire, right? I remember Wildfire having a very cool name. I just can't remember what it was. So this is our current situation, our current household that we're going to be playing in right now. Donte's stuff is upstairs. He came back on very short notice, so it's not as if like their childhood rooms have been touched. I mean, ideally, I feel like Caden would have converted one of these rooms into his own. I'm thinking he might have stuck to this smaller room and kept this for Roxanne, especially because I think Roxanne moved out a little bit later than Donte did, if I'm not mistaken. I actually can't remember. But yeah, so let's just pretend that this is already Caden's like converted bedroom, and I'm going to get Donte to take up this room over here, so everything's gonna have to go at some point. We'll just say that this room has been done, just that I haven't done it yet. And then this room has been like this since the other two siblings moved out, especially Roxanne. But now that Donte is back, he wants to convert this into something else, but today's not the day for it. Why not we come over here and let's give our dad a lovely hug to say, hi dad, I'm back for good. I'm pretty sure Chance is so happy to see Donte. Oh my goodness, the two generations hugging. Look at how slight Chance has become. Like, I remember when Chance used to have like a little bit of muscle, a little bit of build. Like, he has never been like super fit, like not like Donte fit, but he has been fit before, and this is definitely not his prime. But Chance has aged, so that's kind of sad. But also Donte is huge, so there's that too. Right, okay, let's say hi to mom too. Mom went somewhere else. Oh my god, the bike that no one can use anymore. I think we're just gonna chuck it aside, like right here beside granddad's by granddad I mean Shigeru's recycling machine. And let's just come here and give Isla a little hug too. I just really want them to, you know, do that welcome back thing really well. There's a lot of things that we should change in this house now that Donte is back and ready to take over. I mean, he's not going to like completely change everything, but I know for a fact that Isla has been a little bit like upset, or like rather like unsettled with the design of the house again. I think it has been quite a couple of years since it has been redesigned to this look. So I'm definitely going to have to change it, or rather like Donte will change it to fit his style more. Oh my goodness, I need to get used to this place again, but it's very fun to be here. Why did we get 500? Royalty reports from Chance's books. That's great. And you're starting on a cross-stitch pattern now. That's cool. Desire for relationships? Right, Chance has a midlife crisis going on right now. Chance, you're literally an elder. Elders get midlife crisis? Wow. Actually, I'm very happy that I get to, you know, play with Chance a little bit more, especially because they're getting quite old, both Chance and Isla. Filippo is getting way too close. We're back here so that we can spend enough time with our parents our parents and grandfather before they inevitably leave us. Which I'm not looking forward to, but it's definitely gonna have to happen at some point. Hopefully we'll still have time to see, I mean, like, you know, spend quality time with all of them. I need to, oh my goodness, this is going to be an episode of me readjusting to this entire like playing in this household thing, because I've gotten so used to playing with like one or two Sims that it's kind of overwhelming, not gonna lie. Okay, Donte is just being very mischievous with Isla, and Isla is being very mischievous to Donte as well. Oh my goodness, you know what, Donte's feeling a little peckish. It's so funny that Isla is like a goofball, but Isla hates mischief, so she's always tense when she does like goofball things, but she would do it because she's a goofball, so it's kind of funny. And see, Isla is feeling a little bit like she doesn't like some of the decor in the house. I'm not actually sure which item is French country decor, but she's always disliked it, but I'm just going to take it as she's actually quite over the house looking like this. So at some point I think I'm going to change it a little bit, but okay. Maybe I'll do that in this video, not gonna lie. Like maybe I will do like a short little speed build portion or something, just a small little one, just redecorating a little bit. I think that might be good. But for now though, because Chance is feeling a little peckish, I think we do. Okay, we we still have food on the table. Okay, let's just call to meal so the entire family comes to eat. I'm not sure. I think the only one that's peckish is Chance actually. Okay, wait. Let's not call to meal. Chance, just grab a serving of something. We'll just put everything back into the fridge. I think my plan is to focus on controlling Donte a lot more than the rest of the family, so that we continue with the whole like our focus is on Gen 3 kind of situation, but we'll like pop in to check on them once in a while to see what they're doing, just because, you know, they are still part of our our lineage, so we want to care. And hopefully we'll be able to sort out Caden's situation, Caden's life as well. He's a B student and he's doing okay in school. Caden, why do you not? He wants to be a computer whiz? Oh right, wait, did he age up without me? Oh, I think he did. I guess Caden being a computer whiz is very up his alley, I think. Like, it really fits what I see him as. Wait a minute. You have one day till you age up? Caden, why did you not tell me? Oh my gosh. We missed his last prom? The Christmas one was his last prom? Oh, okay, he's a music lover and an insider. Okay, he's cool, he's cool. He's kind of like his brother. Wait, hold on. Insider, wait, where's the music lover? I'm pretty sure he was. Oh wait, no. He wasn't the music lover. I think the music lover was his other brother, like Roxanne. Donte is neat, insider, active, overachiever, and ambitious. I don't think he has his 6th one yet, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, he has so many traits and all that. That's so cool. He's like his granddad now. Look at his granddad. He's almost there. That's so cute. Wow. I mean, Chance is not bad on his own too. But yeah, oh, I've never like randomized or rather like generated Caden's orientation, sexual orientation for him, but I think I'm just going to make quick assignments for him because I already have a plan for him and I don't really want it to change. So pardon me while I do some god stuff. So let's do gender identity right now. He is cisgender male, and then I want him to basically be a straight boy because he has like so many queer siblings in his family. Not that he has to be straight just because the rest of his siblings are queer, but I kind of like the idea of like he grew up with so many siblings to look up to and stuff like that, but he's still a straight boy because like that's what he's born to be, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, in my head it just makes a lot of sense. So he is alloromantic and romantically attracted to feminine sims, allosexual, sexually attracted to feminine sims. Okay, and then now that's done. He has school tomorrow, but he's also aging up tomorrow. What's that one day of school gonna do for him? He's just gonna be a B student. I'm not gonna play him in high school, and since he's going to age up tomorrow, I might as well just have him take a vacation day off school tomorrow. And then what he's gonna do is not homework, but he will just go and do what he wants to do. Oh, maybe we can get his girlfriend to come over and they can hang out and we can, like, you know, get to know his girlfriend a little bit and see how far things has gone with her. Invite Liam to come over to the lot. That sounds fun. Oh, wait, that's Asher. Let's invite Asher in, and then let's do oh my god, yeah, we have Tomarani introduction now. Guys, I am Southeast Asian myself. If you don't know, I'm Singaporean, so I'm from Southeast Asia. And on my stream, we have had this entire conversation about how like it should have been Tomarangyan instead of Tomarani. Because it just makes a lot more sense if you're Southeast Asian to say it like that. I have no idea why, don't ask me why, but it just feels more natural, so I'm just gonna say Tomarangyan. We're not gonna do that though because that's kind of weird. I haven't actually checked out the pack yet at this point of me playing the game because the pack came out last week and I had a very busy weekend doing things in real life. My best friend got married over the weekend, so I was like completely out of the loop and I haven't actually touched my computer until today. Like really like seriously touched my computer till today, so I don't know anything about For Rent other than whatever I saw on Twitter and whatever I've checked out last week when the pack just launched, and I just like popped in for a little bit and streamed with it for a little bit. So I don't know why I wanted to tell you that, I just wanted to. But yeah, maybe in the future, maybe I'm thinking of doing a For Rent LP or something. I don't know. I mean, it would be more Southeast Asian focused, wouldn't it? But I'm like thinking about how to do it, you know what I mean? Because I don't really know how to make it work and how to make it nice. So we'll have to think about that. Like, The pressure is high. Okay, we just invited Asher in. Maybe Asher's like, hey bro, I heard you moved back home. I wanted to come see your house. I've always wanted to and I never really gotten around to it. So I think maybe he just dropped by. Because they're really good friends, you know? Like Donte and Asher and everyone else. Speaking of, we have a lot of photos to put up as well. I think I'm gonna get Caden to stop talking to Asher. He's already done his job by inviting them in. So I'm gonna... Can I please? I want to take a photo. Asher looks so good. I mean, who made him? Me. Of course he looks good. But I feel like adulthood suits him. Like when he was a teenager, he looked a little bit more like Brett. Caden's here talking to Liam right now. We never really paid attention to this too. Last episode, was it last episode or the episode before? Is Liam a girl's name? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a cool name for a girl, but I've just never heard it for a girl, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I'm so rambly today, I'm so sorry. I hope it's still entertaining. Let's enthuse. No, actually I'm not sure. What would you be talking about if you're just standing outside? Propose crazy scheme. Oh my god, yeah, she's bored. We might as well propose a crazy scheme. And then can we actually woohoo as teenagers? No, they can't yet because wait. I mean they can mess around. Offer to uhu in bed. Oh, is this a mod? Because they're teens. Mess around in... Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go mess around in the treehouse. Maybe Kaden doesn't really want to go into the house yet because they're teenagers and they want to, you know, get something done. It's so cute. Honestly, I have no idea whether they're going to be like together. I'm not sure how they see each other actually. Let me just check. Well, Caden has a crush on Liam and Liam feels deeply connected to Caden. Well, that's cool though. I think they're going to uhu if they ever get around to it. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I'm gonna just cue it again just in case. Because I really want that to happen. I have never actually seen this interaction before, have I? I'm not actually sure. Do they do anything like scandalous outside the treehouse or no? I just want to see this happening. No, they don't. They just went in. But okay, happy woohooing. Hold on, my horses are dying or something. Fun is poor. Well, I mean, I could just get Hokori to play here, but I'm not sure why Hokori is not doing that, so let's go get Hokori to play here. And I've googled how to create a vampire cure, so it requires the use of a greenhouse. We have to have garlic, wolfsbane, and plasma fruit, which incidentally we do have. I'm not sure if we already have like a good amount of plasma fruit in our inventory because we've been collecting them for a while. Let's see. We have 3, we need 10. And then we need wolfsbane, which we don't have, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we have wolfsbane. So we'll have to get wolfsbane, and I think we have to get garlic because we don't have any of those. So let's just pretend that literally Donte this morning before he moved back home, he was like going through the book again, trying to find the information. I'm just not going to make him read it again because it's actually for nothing. Like, it doesn't actually give us anything, but we're just going to pretend that he went through the information and found the relevant recipe for the cure. So he knows what he has to do now, but it's just going to be a little bit harder to get to the point where he can actually do that, but I think that's fine. The garden is quite well kept, but we don't have space for new plants. So what we can do is we can buy a few other pots so that we can specifically make like one for wolfsbane and one for garlic. I think I might do that. And then I don't want to really cheat the finding of wolfsbane, but I know that you can get garlic seed packets or something. Wolfsbane, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get, but I know you can find them in Forgotten Hollow, so I might want him to go and get it. Oh my god, you can actually purchase it? Oh, okay. It is so easy to turn a vampire back to normal. I mean, like, it's not easy because you have to get to level 15 of the vampire law skill, but Donte has done that already, so it's really not that much of a challenge for us in that sense. But we're going to get him to open these 2 seed packets. Wait, why do we have 2 of those? Oh, one of them are wolf. Oh, why can't you have wolfsbane painted on the front of that? That makes no sense. Okay, let's open this one too, might as well. Okay, enthused about vampires a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like, we haven't actually talked to Dad in a while, and Dad doesn't really know what we're up to. So he's like, hey son, how's everything? Is everything going well? And he's like, I love vampires. Oh my god, Chance, you're sick. Oh my god. It literally just happened in front of our eyes, I think. Do you have medicine already, or do I have to buy it for you? Oh, we have so many of these cross-stitch stuff. Can we actually read these and put it up on the wall, or what? Honestly, how is it that Chance is such a... I guess there's no other way to say it, but Dilf. Like, he aged so well. Like, I remember complaining about how he's not like the best looking sim when he was like a young kid or like as a teen, and then he just like continuously became better and better, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Chance, oh my goodness, he's just one of those. But yeah, okay, he has had his medicine, so he feels like, oh my god, like, that's magic. Okay, that's done, and Chance has already mounted his little cross-stitch thing. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to do for Donte settling into the house. So I think I will be popping over to like a little speed build portion, and that's gonna make up like the second half of this week's episode. I hope you're okay with that. I didn't want the speed build portion to be like an entire video on its own, because I kind of don't want to do speed build videos anymore. It doesn't really bring me a lot of joy, but I can do a little bit here and there, like within episodes and stuff. So I'm gonna make it very quick as I can, just to show you what I did with the rooms. Okay, recording Chermi here. We are going to dive into this speed build. I am just going through everything in the rooms and keeping what is necessary, and most of the things here are not necessary, so I sold all of them. I only kept that little Simi trophy because I thought it might be a nice little thing that Caden has that is left over from his childhood or something, and I made Caden's room very much like a gamer room kind of situation, because like I guess that's what Caden is. And I made it very simple. It's a little bit more of a small room, but I don't think Caden's going to be staying here for like very long-ish yet. I don't know what I'm going to have him do. Like, am I going to play with like university with him, or am I going to send him out? I have no idea. I filled a lot of the walls with a lot of hanging clothes and cloaks and storage stuff, and there's a lot of posters, pictures, records, CDs, art on the wall. I made it very teenager-y because he's still a teenager. He is going to age up very soon, but still, like, I guess it is accurate to have his room be like quite a teenager-y room. And anyways, he's just going to be a freshly out of school young adult, so he's going to be like university level. It's more or less the same for him for a while, so I think this room is going to serve him for at least a couple more years if he were a human being. So maybe until the end of his uni times will he... I mean, I'm not sure if he's going to uni, but you know, like at least until the end of his like very, very young, early 20s, young adulthood, would he be using this room this way. What else do I have to say about this room? Nothing much. And moving on to Donte's room real quickly, I did the same thing. I sold almost everything. I moved Roxanne's pictures out of the room because when Roxanne moved out, I totally forgot to ask him to get all of his pictures away with him, or like take all of his pictures away with him, so he still has a lot of pictures to claim basically. And I'm definitely intending on getting him to claim those pictures at some point, so stay tuned for that. So I decided for Donte's room, right? He is definitely more of like that kind of glamorous extra sim. Like, he has a very... I'm not sure if elegant or classic is more of the right word for Donte, but I made his room a little bit more like what I imagine he would be like, especially after spending about an entire season, like an entire winter in Glimmerbrook, like in his cottage. I think some of that aesthetics might have rubbed off on him, and also he spent a lot of time in the magic realm and stuff, so I think he has preferences that are quite like this, and I wanted to have it reflected in this room. And also you can see that I kind of gave up on not using CC here. I mean, I never really wanted not to use CC. I mean, like at the start, yes, maybe, but at this juncture of the gameplay and the story, I don't really care anymore. I just want the aesthetics to jive with what I want in my head. So I think I really like how Donte's room turned out overall. I used to think that this room was really big for Roxanne when he was still growing up, but right now I feel like it's barely enough space for an adult sim with like an entire life ahead of him. I'm excited to see how he will grow into this space, and then after that have his life like kind of overflow out of this room. But yeah, I'm quite happy about this, and if Killian ends up being like our forever spouse, then I don't know, maybe Killian will like this room too. I have no idea. But I was definitely trying to imagine Killian visiting Donte in this room a little bit and thinking about how the mirror on top of the bed is going to be quite unsettling if it's still a vampire. But since it's not going to be a vampire for very long anymore, I think that's not too big of a deal, and it will be quite fun to see Killian not reflected in the mirror, I think. But yeah, I think this voiceover portion is coming to an end, so I will let gameplay Chermi take over again. So bye! This is how Killian's house is going to look like. Just a little bit of an overview, I think, but you watched me build the entire thing, so I don't have to go through it too much. I've also explained everything. I just wanted to make sure that you guys see how everything's gonna go, and then I'm going to just put these away / sell them because we're going to pretend that Donte has unpacked. So yeah, the brothers now have their own space. I really like how Donte's room turned out, and also Caden's one as well. I hope you guys like it too. I'm going to stop the video right here because I'm pretty sure it's getting pretty long as well. So I hope it's okay with you guys that this is more of a setup video. I hope you're excited for what's to come in the future. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, see you, bye, take care.
Then we toe the line, that's fine. Sunday breakfast in bed, strawberry jam on some bread. And if you feel like doing anything today, then go ahead. I just lay here instead, 'cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line, that's fine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. 'Cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line, that's fine.